Good morning. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. No. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Hold up.
Good morning.
Good morning. We made it. Unprepared, but we made it.
It's not giving me the option to turn my camera, like to mirror my camera.
Okay. Drop even before I went live with you? Oh, I didn't have that issue. It did it immediately. That's weird. I don't know. It's one of those days.
I'm telling you, it's always something.
It is.
Always something.
We let Brittany out of the closet today.
You what?
We let Brittany out of the closet today to come visit with us. She hasn't gotten much wear time lately, so.
I just don't understand why it's not giving me the option.
I don't know.
Oh,
Did you do the update?
probably not.
Maybe that could be why. Maybe.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it never does. It never does. Thought I charged my tablet last night.
Yeah.
Apparently I didn't. I plugged it in, but I guess I didn't plug it in all the way, so who knows?
Oh. Yeah. Well, I charged everything this morning, so.
Better than I. You're doing better than I, so. I didn't even bother to put makeup on, nothing. I already know what I'm getting into here today, so.
What are you getting into today?
I think I'm gonna go mess with my garden after we're done and try to get some of the weeds out of it. Because it's bad. It's worse than the last time you were here and seen it. It's bad. All the rain, like they just popped. It's terrible. It's taken over all my lavender. So we're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, I don't.
But we made it.
Let me mute the background noise, but it won't let me mirror my camera. So figure that one out.
That makes 0 sense, but whatever.
Done.
Good morning. Hi, guys. All right, anything new and exciting going on?
Not new and exciting. I had a good time yesterday after we did our Hustle Live. I had my dad's birthday party / Memorial Day party / yeah.
Good? Good time? Oh.
It was a good time. I mean, you have certain people that show up with nothing and certain people that show up with everything. So it is what it is.
I understand that.
But yeah, we had a good time.
Good. Good. How were the brownies?
Delicious. I highly suggest if you ever make box brownies, which, I mean, who doesn't make box brownies?
All right.
But take the oil out of it. 1 stick of butter. You put the whole stick of butter in there. Melt it. Put the whole stick of butter in there. I don't care what the ingredients say about the oil. Just put the whole stick in there. The whole stick. And then substitute out the water for coffee. And I have this cinnamon coffee that I use that I like. And I substituted the water for that. Best brownies I've ever had in my life. It might be just because I don't eat that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But the best.
But you were enjoying yourself.
Yeah. I even brought them all home. I told them, you don't need to come. They don't need to stay.
Come on back home. Hi, Susan. That's funny.
Yeah. So. But it was a good time. Definitely a good time.
Oh, you're on the FYP. Troubleshooting camera and mirroring issues. Share your tech tips is what the AI says for you.
I'm so over it. Like, so freaking over it, man. This AI crap. And let me tell you, have you been hearing about these data centers that have been popping up all over the place?
I've heard a little bit, but where are you going with this?
I mean, it's not looking good, y'all. They're like eminent domaining people's houses.
That's wild. I mean, they did that. Well, it wasn't a data center when it went in, but they did that down there in Rookwood. Remember?
Yep.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
I'm sure you do.
Yep.
Hi, Donna. Welcome in. Oh.
Yeah.
That's just wild.
Well, and the fact that these centers are in our power grid, are in our water grid, and they don't have to pay a different rate than us.
And what's wild?
Yeah.
I know for a fact. So when it comes to business and residential gets a specific rate, right?
Right.
But commercial, even in a residential neighborhood that was there first, for a fact, 100%, that fucking rate is 4 times the amount of what the regular residential rate is.
But it should be.
It is wild.
It should be more. Because,
wild.
I know.
Wild.
Yeah.
And if you own, and in this case, if you own a business and a residential and they both sit on the same property, even though the housing is technically separate and it's zoned residential, they still then are charged the commercial rate for a residential house.
Yeah.
Like that's just, look, they getting enough money. That's all I'm saying. We're happy to pay, but you're getting enough money.
Well, what I want to know, they keep saying it's for us. I don't think so.
Where's that at?
We have to house the email you sent in 2007 to blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Where is it?
Say that the little pictures that we turn into AI here on, that they're not. That's not what that's for. That's not what that's for. Don't get it twisted, y'all. It ain't what it's for. That is not what it's for.
It's not.
if they've convinced you that that's what that's for, I'm sorry. That's not what that's for.
It's not.
No, there's something else going on.
Yeah.
Apparently Dade County in Florida,
Yeah.
there's one going in down there, and it's a big old stink, like smelly stink. Like people are
Oh, God.
off, pissed off. I don't know. I at some point we got to stand up and just stop letting this kind of stuff happen. But I don't know how to do that. Like I don't know how we do it.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't necessarily think that's a thing. Like everyone's always like, oh yeah, you know, we're the people. The people need to band together, stay together, and voice their opinion. Okay, yeah, like that's fucking great and all, but what about once the opinion is voiced and the people up top don't give a fuck?
Right. And most of them,
Somebody up top's got to give a fuck somewhere, or it ain't gonna work.
don't. They don't care. You know what's weird too is I don't have a chat. There must be an update I didn't get on this.
I'm in here. Hold on, because I'm here. I see your chat. There's nothing really going on.
I can see it in
There's some reposts.
I just can't see it in here. I can see it here. I can't see it there. Something's up. Oh well.
I bet it's because you didn't do the update.
Probably.
I bet.
But they're so random anymore. I mean, like, let's be real.
We hadn't gotten an update in like 2 months. Like,
Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at these data centers because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it.
there's a lot of things going on that I don't fucking like. Hey, but look, let's talk about something cool for a second.
Okay.
I've been watching these videos on my reels, and it's people like me and you, and they're going out and they're looking for kind people, right? And they're trying to find that they'll go in, like the one dude, his name's Zach, he'll go and just sit down. Sometimes, like one video I seen, he acts like he's blind and he's having a bad day, and another homeless person comes up to him and starts talking to him, and like they see that he don't have any shoes on, so they took their extra shoes and give them the shoes and stuff, right? And dude then blesses them with money. So like the one story, it was an older dude, he was a veteran, he had come home, he had I don't think I can say the 3 letters because it's a explode, you know, when you're overseas and you're in war and you're driving your car and you run over one of those.
Yeah.
So it messed him up, and like he had found him a job and he was trying to work it out and like keep surviving. He's a homeless dude, and he gave him money. That dude took that money, went and passed it out to other homeless people, and took them into the store, got them food, got them shoes, whatever. And then he took the rest of that money and used it to get his driver's license. Thank you. Hi, Fluff. Good morning. Thank you, Alicia, for hurting me too. But he used the little bit of money that was left, and he got his license and all of his paperwork and everything he needed so he could go back and go into school. And then he went back into school and shit. And like, dude found him a couple months later, and the guy's total like course of life just changed, man.
I love those.
And dude, it was so cool. I've been watching those all weekend. I'm over there getting in my feels, crying, and Josh is like, if those videos make you cry, why are you watching them? I'm like, it's happy cry. Like,
Right.
I want to know how to do, like, how do you start doing that to go out and help people like that? Like,
Yeah.
we need more of that shit in the world.
Sure do. Good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
There's so many different
I just the only ones I don't like that are the ones where they're exploiting the
well,
and they're in
not my issue with it too, but like, 'cause any way you go, they're being exploited. Like, I know you're doing a good deed, and that's fantastic, but regardless, they're being exploited. But like the way these guys do it,
there's a couple out there that blur the faces.
yeah, these guys don't. They then create GoFundMe's for that specific situation, and all of that money goes to whatever that person was. So like the dude that I was telling you about, they got him $300,000 off of a GoFundMe, and he's an old dude, like old dude,
Yeah.
like we're talking 70s plus. Like he's an older cat, like.
Yeah. That's I've seen a bunch of those like that too, where they get their own apartment. Like,
Oh, they're so cute.
I know there's one guy that goes around. He actually owns a business and offers them jobs and gets them off the street. Those are the ones that really like tear at my heartstrings. Like, not only did you help them, but you set them up for,
Right.
you know,
And there's a bunch of them out there like that, man. Like there's one guy, he specializes in recovery. And he'll go find someone who's homeless that needs recovery. They pay for them to go to treatment. And then when they bring the people back, they make sure they're set up. They've got them a job, a phone, like they actually fucking help these, and the people, you'll see them later and they're like, man, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. Like,
yeah.
You just totally changed my life when I thought the Lord had even forgotten about me. Like, it's crazy, man. It makes you humble.
Well, and there's a lot of people, and like I know somebody that's very, very close to me that thinks that their problems that God just doesn't have time for them. You know, their measly little problem about paying this bill or doing this or that, God doesn't have time for them, and that's just not true. And that's He's there for all of us. We have to have the ears to listen sometimes, but it's just sad to me, especially. It's more like the boomer generation, and I don't know if that's just the way they were raised, but it's more the boomer generation that just doesn't think God has time for them. And I mean, I understand. It hurts.
It is that generation, because you think about their parents before them, like you're talking Great Depression times and shit, and people barely made it out alive then. So like, yeah, they were told, sit down, shut up. Nobody gives a shit about your fucking problems.
Right.
Like,
right.
Nobody will fix your problems for you but you. Like, why are you talking about this still?
Right. Oh, I see it.
And the people like that who feel that way that you're saying, I would tell them, like, the devil works on you in your most vulnerable ways. And if you already are feeling like the Lord isn't listening to you because your problem's minuscule compared to all the other things going on in the world or in life in general, I'd tell him, I'd have to say that's the devil working on you because he wants to switch you back on over to where he wants you to be instead of on the right place.
Be lonely. He just wants you to be lonely. And
misery.
That alone is, takes down your confidence and your will to provide for yourself and your family. So, yeah, I pay my utilities and a rental place. It's around $2,000 a month. Dang, yeah, it's expensive out here.
No, it is. It is. It's very expensive out here, man. And it don't matter where you are.
Yeah, me and James on Friday we went to Dayton to the Packard Museum. And they had all those old, we're talking 30s and 40s Packard cars. They don't make them anymore. And in front of each car, there was like a plate. And they explained like where the car came from, where it was made. It explained like the average cost of the house back in that time, the price of gas, what a new car cost at that time frame. They gave like a little history of the car. And there was a car there, and it was probably my favorite one. One of my. It was like it was. If you know what a Packard is, they were long. They had they were sectioned cars. Like you had your back seat was for the rich people that were being driven around, and you had your little area for the driver. And let me tell you, like there was no moving the seat back. There was like this much room to get in that car. It was something right. These cars. But there was one in particular that stood out to me. There was a lady who lived here in Cincinnati, Ohio. She was part of the Procter and Gamble family. And she was a little cuckoo pachoo. And the vehicle was, I think, a 1931,
Okay.
1934. It was a 1934. Um, she refused to let anybody drive her around, so she drove this big ass car around the city of Cincinnati. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm talking like a boat, Serena. I'm talking a boat,
Oh, dude. Yeah.
like a boat. I mean,
Yeah. Almost like a Lincoln Continental. Yeah, I know.
I could just see her downtown, like trying to go around Fountain Square. No, no. Especially back in them days when there weren't no. But this lady, she refused to let anybody drive her. She drove the car everywhere. She put like 40,000 miles on it in like 2 years, which is crazy back in those days. And she had the car for 3 years. In her will, she said, and I quote, "This car needs to be maintained every month for my entire life, and then when I die, it needs to continue to be maintained every month, so that when I come back to life, I can still drive my car." This was in that little plaque. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's funny though.
It says this car was maintained by the family until 2012, when the last family member passed away. 2012.
That's crazy.
1934. Well, she died in
That's
27.
crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Even back then, people were way
different.
way eccentric.
Well, but think about it. Back then, like you didn't have, unless you were from a rich family, like
She was.
you didn't have that shit. And her, I'm shocked though, her being from a rich family like that, coming from PNG, that she gave a shit. But I guess that's the humility and the difference. Like, that's cool as hell. And I hope her ghost comes back and gets to ride her car around. They should have put her in it and buried that lady with it. That's her baby. What the hell?
I read that it was like in the back of the museum too, and I'm just sitting there reading it, and I read it again, and then James comes mosey. He's looking at things way more intensely than I am, of course. And he moseys over, and he's like, "What are you reading? You've been standing here for like a minute." I'm like, "I can't get over this story. I'm just cracking up inside."
That's cool.
But there was some really cool cars.
Hey, do you know what she bought that car for back then?
I think 4,200, which the average income, I believe, was like $1,300 a year.
Yeah.
It was like 4 times, a normal person's salary to buy that car. Crazy.
That's wild. I found a video. I thought I saved it. I was looking for it while you were talking, since we had talked about that already. I can't find it. I'm gonna find it again though, so we can look at it one Monday. It went back to the 40s, and how much you spent and how much groceries you got, and there's picture comparisons. I want to go pull that back and look at that, because it's wild. Even the 90s, two carts, $300, and we're talking steaks, we're talking chicken, we're talking everything. Like, we were eating good back then, I guess.
That would be a really good page to start, because I saw somebody do that for a cup. They did it a couple of times, and then they stopped on a page I was following. But they went and they took 1940, 1930 prices and bought the same items.
Yeah.
And then compared it to what,
I think we've been seeing the same person.
It doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me either. I'm sitting here wondering. Hold on.
What are you wondering?
I wanted to make sure when I sent you the invite, I clicked the wrong button today. And I hit the gloves first, but it popped me to invite you. So I realized I did that though, and I thought I took it off, but at the same time you were coming in, because I hit the circles. I was wondering if that's why your thing won't mirror. Because I've also noticed that our chats are merged right now, and our chats have never been merged like that, separate.
Really?
Our chats are merged right now, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
I couldn't mirror before I came in with you.
Yeah, because Yeah, hold on. Wait, maybe I'm crazy. Time out. Let me go to the right place. Hold on. Because I seen the same exact comment you read out loud from Fluffy. Right before you read it, I seen it in my chat right here on my cell phone.
Hmm.
Unless he put it in both, which maybe he did. Good morning. Hi Jessica. Hi John. How you doing? Um, damn, I wish I could have found that video though. But yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
And the amount of stuff was crazy.
Well, I also got to go to my first Buc-ee's on Friday. So they just built a brand new one in Huber Heights, which is like a suburb of Dayton, if y'all don't know. And they basically built this Buc-ee's they built an on-ramp or off-ramp from the highway for this Buc-ee's. Like that off-ramp had never existed. Like it was brand freaking new. Which, now that I think about it, when we drove by one in Kentucky last year to go to South Carolina, that one was like a brand new off-ramp too. So maybe they're doing this, like maybe Buc-ee's is picking places that need help. I don't know. I don't know what.
I mean, that'd be, yeah.
But there was already a new Wendy's at this location. There was already a new Taco Bell. There was a new Shell station. Like there was
You're talking my language right now.
What?
You're speaking my language. Buc-ee's, Wendy's, Taco Bell.
I mean, it was all you could tell it was all brand new. But we went in this one was not as big as the one we passed by in Kentucky.
Yeah.
It was a little bit smaller, but it has everything in it. If you've never been to one, it's an experience. Like it's what did you say? A Walmart?
It sounded like a Walmart. What the fuck? A Walmart, a Cracker Barrel, and a gas station had a love child.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And like it's kind of you got every snack you could possibly think of. Every snack, nuts, gummy bears. I mean, just everything. Jerky out the wazoo, man. I had never seen so much jerky in my life. Like just cabinet flows of jerky. They have, the barbecue smelled good. I'm just not a big like gas station eat like meat type thing. I can't do it. I've had a bad experience in the past. Like I don't even like to eat it.
Look, buddy, but Speedway's roller grill versus like a Wawa's totally different experience.
I've never been to a Wawa.
Oh, it's kind of it sounds similar to a Buc-ee's, just less shit in it. Okay. More of a glorified gas station, less like clothing, merchandise, memorabilia.
Okay. Yeah, never been to a Wawa, but I just have a problem with eating meat out of a gas station. It's my issue, nobody else's. I understand if you like it and you're cool with it, great. I had a bad experience, so I don't even eat it. Like if there's a Subway inside of a gas station, I'm not eating there. If there's anything inside of a gas station, I'm not eating it. I just had bad experiences, just not doing it. So everything smelled great though. I did buy some fudge. They had this banana pudding fudge.
Oh, that sounds good.
God, had little wafers in it. Had the little vanilla wafers in the fudge. Delicious. Absolutely.
I bet.
Peanut butter fudge, good. But it's like, okay, you got all your Buc-ee's memorabilia, like everything under the sun you could possibly think about. Bathing suits, hat, sunglasses, everything you could possibly think of on one side of the store. Then the other side of the store is like, at the beginning of it, it's like things that you could have forgotten when you packed. Like your brushes, your toothbrush, a hair dryer, a curling iron, anything like that you could have forgotten. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can get face mask. There was all kinds of stuff. Like everything. And then it did turn into like a Cracker Barrel where they had all these specialty items. Like I was telling you, they had these little drink glasses that you could drink whiskey out of or whatever. And then in the side of it, it had like a hole where you could stick a cigar in and drink and have your cigar right there next to it. Like stuff like that. I mean, all kinds of dips and like when we go to that little shop there in Burlington, there's stuff you can make up yourself. All kinds of stuff like that. Just
I love that little shop. Oh, we need to go to that little shop in the summertime, dude.
I know.
I bet we find some cute stuff for our backyard.
I'm worried that something's gonna happen.
Sue, man, shout out to Sue. We're gonna give a special hustle shout out right now to Sue, her husband, and her family over at a special gift for you in Kentucky.
Yep.
If you're in the area, go buy her stuff. They've got the cutest stuff, man.
And you can walk into the store 15 times and see something new every single time.
Every single time, and like you're like, oh, it's a small store. Yeah, okay, walk around it though, and then go remember where the item was that you like to go back to. Good luck.
Good luck.
Because you're gonna find something else cute on the way.
Good freaking luck.
I love that place.
Hi, Debrat.
I love that place. I love them.
Me too, but we should.
I feel like I know that woman. I can't figure it out all these years. I can't figure it out. I know that woman, and I don't know why.
I think she just has one of those faces and one of those voices that just feel familiar. You know what I mean? Like some people just feel familiar when you meet them.
Yeah, and her name is the same name as the person who I thought that it originally was as well, too. So
yeah, it's kind of like how we met. It was kind of like a familiar thing. Like we didn't know each other, but we felt like we knew each other for a while, and we. There's a lot of times you meet people like that in your life, and you're like, oh, I feel like I've known you my entire life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She just got that type of personality. But yeah,
and they're the cool people.
Buc-ee's, if you've never been, it's definitely worth going. They did have, you're going to love this, Dr. Pepper slushies.
I want to go and try that.
It was so good, dude.
I think I need to go for the glass holder and thing as a gift there coming up for Father's Day.
I mean, it's a good one. I'll take it.
That is a good one.
It's an hour and 20 minutes there. I'd go with you if you want to go.
We run that all day.
Yeah.
In my house, it's only an hour.
We could try to go really early in the morning. There's a Hardee's like 2 minutes from that place.
The only way we're gonna make that is if we cancel a Sunday or Monday and go. That would be the only way. Or we take them with us, and I just make sure I sit there on the side of your car so they can see you in the wheel the whole time.
I mean, we can do that.
We totally do that. They love it.
I'm down.
We totally do that.
Hell, we could just set up shop right there in this parking lot and go live right there.
Great. We're coming live from Buc-ee's out in Huber Heights. What up, Dayton? I mean, I'm not mad about that. I'd be down. Dayton was my spot back in the day. We were either up in Dayton or we were down in Covington. It was one or the other though, but Cincinnati was not it.
No, it never was.
No, it was not it. We were going one way or the other, but that wasn't it. And we always knew you were getting close about midway because we used to go, oh gosh, what was it called? There was like a little concert venue. I forget what the fuck it was called now up there. It was my favorite spot. Josh and I actually were in the same place at the same time for the same concert, but we just didn't never meet each other while we were there.
Easy. You could have walked right by each other and actually like.
I'm pretty confident, and we were watching a band play because like they had multiple venues set up. So like there, when you walk in the place, I forget, it was the Attic. That was what it was called. It was called the Attic. The Attic was the fucking spot. You'd walk in the attic, you get your drinks, your bathroom over here to the right. You keep going, it starts to open up. So there's a stage over here on the right. Then there'd be another one over here on the other side, and then the main stage in the front. So we're waiting for the headliner. And I remember vividly because when I met his best friend, I'm like, why do I know you? Well, it's because somebody I was with was like, well, check out that guy. I'm like, yeah, no, sorry, doesn't do it for me. So they're talking about old boy. And it was Jen. Josh happened to be there that night, filling in, helping them in their band. And we were standing. I'm like, yeah, I stood on the left side of the stage. It would have been your right. He goes, yeah, you were standing right in front of where I was.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. Well, crazier things have happened, you know?
I mean, yeah, there would have been a lot of easier times in my life had I met him then and not someone else, you know?
I hear you there.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you there.
No, but the other spot was the Mad Hatter down there in your neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And the Madison. Those were my spots. We frequented those every weekend.
Did you ever go to Jillian's in Covington?
I went into Jillian's once and I should not have been there. But yes.
You know it's a
Yes, I should not have been there.
You know they turned that into the Kenton County Courthouse.
No, I didn't.
That huge building. So it's a huge building. Like
The irony in that. Do you know how many people got arrested there?
well, I mean, it's a good place for it. Now, it's got like 6 or 7 floors, like a warehouse building. It was like a warehouse. It was a nightclub, and they had different levels and different like parties, like different things going on each level. It's now the Kenton County Courthouse and municipal.
Funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
The irony in
I
that.
mean, sure.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, real quick, back to Bucky's because I this ties into the story I was going to tell you about my mom and what I did to her yesterday, which is not going to make me look good. It's not going to make me look good, but I laughed my ass off.
Should we be reading this off? Or?
It was like Thursday night where I was so slap happy. I was just laughing my ass off. I didn't realize. Anyway, so at Bucky's, back to, they have all the Bucky's memorabilia. Well, I guess because this is, Ohio and the first one in Ohio. Or maybe they do it in I don't know, for whatever state you're in. But they had every state thing you could possibly think of. Keychains, magnets, coffee cups. So everything said Ohio on it. Everything had like the Ohio whatever. So James is like, maybe we should buy your mom and dad a bunch of Ohio stuff. And I'm like, no. No.
Okay.
You know my mom. I grew up in Kentucky. I lived in Kentucky my entire life until I met my husband. And my husband moved me to Ohio. And when that happened, you would have thought I moved to California.
A million miles away.
Yeah. You would have thought I moved to California. Like, she took it really hard. Like, really hard. To where my brother and his wife were, like, talking to me about it. Like, it was a big deal for her. And so I'm like, no, that's just going to stir up problems, whatever. And so yesterday we were telling my dad about the Packard Museum and telling him about Bucky's and stuff. And James was like, yeah, I was going to buy you a bunch of Ohio stuff. And I looked at, my mom was standing right there. I'm like, yeah, we were going to buy you guys a bunch of Ohio stuff, hand you the Ohio stuff, and then tell you we're moving to Indiana.
How did that go?
Her face went white. Like, she thought I was being serious. Like, I was totally joking. Totally joking. Like, it wasn't even a funny joke. It was just like, oh, we buy all this Ohio stuff for you, and then we'll move to Indiana.
Right? She didn't like that.
Full on. No.
Like crying meltdown or? Okay. Next story. Next. Hope mom's not in the chat today. Good morning if you are.
It gets better. So
God, Alicia.
You know how
I'm telling you, we gotta keep the people happy, Alicia. What the fuck?
I was trying to make her laugh. Like, it was supposed to be a joke. Like, I mean, yeah, we've talked about moving to Indiana. I mean, it's not,
yeah. It's not
but it's going to be at least 10 years before that happens because we're not going to retire till then. So,
right.
So she's, upset and stuff, and Dad's like, oh, there's got to be some truth behind that. And I'm like, really?
In 10 years, yes, Dad, there will be.
Do what?
In 10 years, yes.
Possibly. So then, I convince her. I'm like, it was just a joke. It took 25 minutes for me to convince her it was a joke. James was like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you started this. Like we're literally walking out the door when I said it. Like, literally standing on the back porch saying goodbye, and I said that. And it just blew up in my face. So I calm her.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked to hear this. I'm not. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you. But I know you and I know her, and I am not shocked at all. Zero.
So I calm her down. We're good. Everybody says goodbye. We get in the car. We're driving home. I check Waze. Waze said there's accident in the cut in the hill. It's like an extra 35 minutes to get through downtown Cincinnati. So I'm like, okay, we'll take 275 around. What did I do when we got into? Because
You took a picture of the Indiana sign and sent it to your mother. I know exactly what the fuck you did. I don't need you to tell me this story. You got it. You got to put. It's fine, Alicia. It's fine. It's fine.
It was so.
It's fine.
Oh my god! I laughed so hard. I thought I was gonna die. Oh god, it was so funny. Oh. I know y'all don't think it's funny, but it was funny for me.
Now, I'm just saying, when she's giving you shit in the chat all week long, I'm going to say, Mom, I don't see nothing. You do you all day, and I will read it out loud for you so she can see it.
Well, let me tell you this, though. Every chance she could yesterday, she was saying fine.
I'm sure she was.
I'm like,
I'm sure.
I'm like, y'all in this fine thing, like, I hate the word fine. Fine.
It's okay. It's all right.
I told her about, because she didn't come to the live yesterday because she was.
Yeah, I know she didn't.
And I'm like, I told her, I said, we carried on the fine, but now there's a new one. It's called, we're saying sure. It's like, it's just a crappy way to respond to something. Sure. You might as well just roll your eyes instead of even saying anything.
I mean, my face does that for me without saying stuff already, so.
Your head is rolling.
Hi, Trish. How are you?
Your head is rolling right now without even saying sure.
That's just natural mannerisms, man. Some things you can't hide. That's all.
I know.
Some things you can't hide. Thank you, Trish. Good morning. Welcome in.
But
how are you doing?
That was my the end of my day yesterday.
Sounds like you had a great time.
I did there at the end. I was laughing all the way home. I like busted a gut laughing. Like
I think I should go get Mom a Florida magnet and tell her we're moving to Florida next.
I mean, I honestly, I'm not going further north if I'm retiring. I'm going south. I want like
right, warm weather and tropical. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Something, I don't want any more snow. I'm done with the snow. I don't like the snow. I'll visit the snow. I'll come visit. I don't want to live.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Send me a picture. I'll come back in the summer. Spring, maybe. Even then, it's too cold. I don't like a day that's under 73 degrees. It sucks. So,
like today, I'm having to wear a jacket because I'm freaking freezing.
Thank you, Trish. I appreciate the roses. I've got mine right here, but I turned my air off before we got started.
Yeah, we've been we got the fans in the windows and the windows open, fresh air.
Yeah, it was way too hot yesterday for that.
We left ours on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's my torturous of my mom yesterday. Love her.
Leave Mom alone, Alicia. We don't talk about this. I said to make the people happy. Ah, damn.
It was funny.
Yeah, I bet it was. Now let's see how funny it is tomorrow night and what she's got to say, and I'll get back to you. Thank you, Trish.
Go ahead and poke that bear. You go ahead and poke that bear. See what she...
I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying shit. And if Fluffy was around right now, I wouldn't have to say shit. He'd be doing it for me. I don't think he's here right now.
Yeah, I think he left. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had to go. And Jason came through and said hello to us. No, he's still here. And the brat. Shout out Trish. Josetta. Did I say that right? I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. You're good. Do you? Good to see you. I wish you were feeling better though.
I don't think the
I know
chats
you
are
don't.
merged like you thought they were.
What?
I don't think the chats are merged like you thought they were.
I think Fluffy put the exact same thing in both of our chats, but he did it freaky fast. Because I seen it drop in my chat and then you started reading it out loud.
Yeah. He's just good like that.
Freaky fast. Had to have two did freaky fast.
He's just good like that.
Thank you, Trish. What else is going on? Anything? What are we doing here this week? Are we making an event for Sunday?
Probably should. I mean, I don't know if it matters.
No.
We don't have any journeys to worry about anymore. We're finished with that. So, I mean, we don't have to make an event for it.
I'm just pressing buttons. Hold on a second. Thank you. I don't care. I can. I won't. It don't matter either way to me.
I mean,
I'll just post something about it, you know. Oh, that's what I wanted to check is if our question went out on today. Hold on. I'm way behind today.
what was the question you asked?
Oh, I don't remember. We're gonna have to go and look. That's wild. There ain't no way that's right. It's gotten 96 views and nobody has answered the question. And it's easy. What makes you stop scrolling and actually watch a video? Is it the music, the energy, the visuals, the humor, or the story? Drop your answer below. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what's your opinion.
Here's the thing that I've noticed on some of the questions that I've asked. Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. If you go and look at some of the ones that have hit on my page, you know, 5,000 plus, they're short and sweet. I think that's the problem, is that our attention spans are not
that long.
Yeah.
Music and the person.
Hey. Do what?
I'm reading Trish and Jason. Trish said music and the person's what makes her stop. Jason says, who posted it is why I stop and view the video or answer them.
Thank you, Trish. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Trish.
I asked ChatGPT to give me something good, and that's what they suggested. So, whatever. Maybe it's the 3 pink dookie men at the bottom that are deterring people away. That I didn't realize were there until looking at it right now. Hold on, I'm about to show you. Hold on. It looks like Mr. Hanky's sisters on a stick. No. This damn thing.
I love my mom too. Me and my mom have a great relationship. I love doing her crap though, Trish. It's just part of who we are.
See him in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Looks like Mr. Hanky's sisters. I told you already.
Yeah, but they're pink.
That's why they're Mr. Hanky's sisters. There we go.
Marina too. If I'm not messing with them, they think I'm mad. They think I'm upset. I'm mad. If I'm not, it's just a really funny though. I had a good time yesterday.
That's good. You needed a good time this weekend.
My mom is amazing. I honestly, as supportive as she's been over the last year, jumping in and helping with hustle and doing all the things, she does not.
And even behind the scenes shit that they don't know about that she's done for Hustle and us.
Yeah, I don't have words for how incredibly grateful I am that she stepped up. Like, she didn't know nothing about TikTok before we didn't know anything about being a moderator or none of that stuff. And she stepped up and learned just so that she could help us. And like I
about the gate too. It was no questions asked. It was how can I help you and what can I do?
do what now?
She was straight out the gate too. She didn't. There was no questions asked. All she said is how can I help you and what can I do? Like she didn't. Most people are like, oh, you're doing TikTok, and Mom was like, cool, you're doing TikTok. What can I do to help you guys?
Yeah, she was afraid of TikTok for a long time, and then that's when she decided to join. Is when we went live on TikTok. Trish says, if you make an event, post, let me know my story. Been doing good, and views on her story, and she'll post it. So, I mean, I could. Well, you're in there today, so if you want to make it, go ahead.
Yeah, it don't matter. I just didn't know if we were messing with it or not.
Well, and
we have to make sure we start on time Sunday.
as far as I know, yeah, my mom said the same thing, Trish. She's like, I'll never be on TikTok until me and Serena said we're going to TikTok. And she's like, okay, I'll learn it. I'll help you. Tell me what to do.
What's up, Jason? Drop it in the comments, and we'll try to help you.
So, Sunday, we're gonna try it. We're gonna do a Learn How Hustle Moves, but we are gonna celebrate Hustle and 1,000 on YouTube. We had 1,000 subs on YouTube. I think we're close to hitting 1,030 already. Like we've picked up 30 more people like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where from. That's And then this past week we hit 28K on TikTok on Hustle. So we're 2,000 away from hitting 30. So I'm thinking by maybe the end of the month, maybe July, we'll do another party for TikTok. Is that what we discussed? So yeah, thank you.
It's gonna take a minute because we still got 2,000 people to hit that 30.
Yeah, but it just depends on the week. I mean, it's weird. TikTok is so weird. Like, what last Tuesday we had a really good night at Hustle, and then we had a good day on Wednesday too. We had 2 days back to back, and then Thursday it was like it just didn't do anything. We barely had 1,000.
Right. Jason, hold on. It says
We started Hustle, Trish, on TikTok. What was it?
Oh yeah, it's me too.
The fall of 23, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Yeah, but we didn't actually get on it until the spring.
We didn't go officially on TikTok. We had an account, but we didn't use it for like 6 months. We used it, but we didn't use it. And then March of 24 is when we went strictly on TikTok and just started doing live. So it had been 2 years this past March.
Hold on. So Jason's having some issues on TikTok and he wants us to help him. He's confused as to why I can't message certain people on here. It says message level met, but it's only on this account. So you've been marked as the S word, SPAM. You've been marked as that. Some of those people you may not necessarily be friends with. Now, even on my own, I know like there's people that I follow that don't necessarily follow me back. It'll let me send them like 3 messages before they have to accept it. If they don't accept your message and you keep sending it to them, it's going to come up red and it's going to say send failed or whatever because they haven't accepted your messages. I think you've been marked as the SPAM word though, bro, on this account specifically if it's not your other ones. That's my first guess. I'd go run an account check on your page and see what it comes back as.
That's what I would do too. Run an account check.
I'd start there first.
Trish says, yeah, I came when you started. So yeah, she's been with us since we started.
Yeah.
And then she
met us just a couple months after.
She gave us a nice little compliment. She said, you can see a big difference in you and Sabrina. You both look amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Jason, you can go into your settings. Hold on.
You hit those 3 dots at the top. Or those
Yep.
drop it down. And then
what it says.
right? Is it settings?
I can't remember. No, it's the studio. It's the TikTok studio, I think. You hit the three lines. Thank you, TikTok. We appreciate it. Yeah, you hit the three lines, then you hit TikTok studio. You scroll down and you're going to see more tools. And there's a thing with the little person and it says account check. You're going to click that and then you're going to run scan and it's going to scan all your stuff. Hello, Snoop.
So when you're in the TikTok studio, under the post over here on the left, down here at the bottom, there is a section that says account check. Click on that and run an account check. And that should help you determine what's going on and if there's something you need to do to fix it.
If it comes back as nothing, though, I would have to assume you're SPAM, and I would stop sending messages on that account unless you absolutely know there are people you're friends with that do accept your messages. That way it stops marking you as that and sees you have engagement with other real people on the app. That might be a fluffy question, though, if you can't figure that out, so... Good, did you, Trish? Trish took our advice about Facebook, and she's been getting good results.
Yay!
Good.
Yay.
There's a whole section over there where you can do the challenges and stuff and help pump it out more.
Have you ever done that, Trish? You go out to your... I think you have to make... You should have this little dashboard thing right here. If you click...
Yeah.
Like, it'll take you into your analytics. And
You gotta sign up first.
and then you can go into your actual... And they give you, like, tasks that you can perform. Like, pick up so many people... post so many videos, post so many reels, whatever they call them.
You're gonna have to turn yours on. So when you go to your Facebook profile, like your actual one, you're gonna click what Alicia said in dashboard, and it's gonna ask you to turn yours into like professional mode.
Yeah.
And that's the mode you use to get paid on views and comments and engagement. And it's legit. Like, I know someone who has been able to cash out their money from Facebook to their account and pay for their groceries with it. It's just how much people and momentum you got, you know?
I think Trish could do amazing on Facebook.
Yeah, no, to turn it into business. She's on public right now. Turn it in to the professional mode, and then it'll give you those challenges like Alicia's telling you about, and start running those challenges. And the more you do them, then you go through it like their criteria, and then you're eligible to make the money.
Yeah. You should have, once you do that, you shall have a dashboard right on your front page that you'll be able to click on, and then it'll give you like all your stats, and then you can click on your name here and it'll give you like weekly challenges, and if you meet those challenges, Facebook like pumps you out more. It's kind of like a TikTok challenge.
And then, so there's groups too. You can go and get into content creator groups and go put yourselves in the posts, and like people will do follow for follow, and they check to make sure you follow them just like we do here. They hot on it. They'll check you and they'll come back and they'll push it out and help give momentum, but they expect you to come back and do the same, just like we do at TikTok, do the same things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do know somebody that makes money off that.
And like once or twice a week, I would post a text that says, you know, pick up as many people as you can in this on this post, and that way other people can pick other people up, and it really works. It really does. I just don't have the time to.
Well, we're trying to get to that.
Trying to do 3 at one time just does not. It's not easy. It's full time.
No issues. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna go check, Jason, is the people who you're sending them to that you're getting the red response line back, and they're saying no, you can't send it. Go tell me if you're friends with those people, or do you just follow them and they don't follow you back? Because if so, then it's going to mark you too. You've already sent them 3 messages and that person hasn't responded to you. So it's kind of put the stop on you.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Trish says that's a lot. It is a lot.
It really is.
It is.
Really, really is.
That might be a fluff question, Jason. Fluff's more knowledgeable in some of these fields than I am. That might be a fluffy question. But he's going to ask you the same questions that I just asked you before you said no.
I honestly think, Trish, you could probably make some serious money on Facebook. I really do.
I think if you got into some of your heart disease groups too, because they're out there in the support groups and stuff, and like you told people what you were doing and why you're using the money, I think they would come out specifically just to support you because they're going through the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see anything wrong with your videos. We're gonna go look. Hold on. I like all your videos that I've seen. I don't see anything wrong with them. So let's go look. Oh, our friends are back, guys.
That face. Cracking me up.
Oh, I don't see anything wrong with your videos.
The only thing that Facebook does not like transferred from TikTok, and you can, like when you make a TikTok, it goes right into your gallery. So you can go right into Facebook, upload it to your Facebook. You can also mark it to hit your story too. But the only thing that Facebook doesn't like generated from TikTok is the AI generated ones. As long as you're not using the AI generated feature, you should be able to.
I'm looking at one though right now, and I'm pretty sure that this might be an AI picture in the background, and she's burning it up with this one. Cause like I know that ain't regular. Is this an AI picture, Trish? Or is this a real picture? The rest of those are real pictures. That she said that's a real picture. All right, I stand corrected. Party on, Alicia's correct. When the fuck did you go to the beach and didn't tell us about it? Why didn't you show me your toes in the sand, girl? What the hell? I'm trying to dream about my toes in the sand here. She said my daughter took it. It's a great picture.
Yeah.
Fantastic picture.
The only ones that I would not transfer over to Facebook are the ones that are AI generated. If you're not doing that, if you're specifically just using your own photos and your own stuff, absolutely.
Oh, that's a great fucking picture. It had me fooled. She said it's a backdrop in her daughter because her daughter's been doing photography.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. That's a cool picture. That's a cool. I really thought y'all AI'd that one. Like I thought you loaded it in, told it what you were looking for with a beautiful background. That's a really good picture, bro.
Yeah.
You tell her great job.
Yeah,
she's got a good one.
I'd use those all day long.
Mm-hmm. That's a good picture. All right. Hold on. I'm writing down our topics here.
And there was something else about hashtags that you said something about the other day too. With Facebook. What was that? Like they want a minimal like TikTok?
No. They don't care. You can blow them out. It's opposites.
I know, but didn't you say something about it not liking that?
It doesn't like the little ones.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't like the little ones.
Like,
but we need to go and run the metrics on that because I haven't looked at it lately, and I'm curious to know if you break the year down into quarters, right? I'm curious to know how we did in first quarter versus second and going into third. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to like see where it's at. Thank you. I only use heart disease awareness on Facebook. You might want to use a couple more. There's like 5. There's 5 good ones. Well, 4 for sure, because when we ran the heart disease awareness, we ran the 4 top heart disease hashtags plus hustle dance fitness.
Yeah.
So I know there's 4 really good ones.
Yeah,
There's heart.
run back to one of our posts, Trish, and just go take them. Or go out,
Go take them.
go out to Grok or Chat GBT and put in heart disease hashtags, and it'll give them all to you, and you can just copy and paste them right out of there.
And you can tell Chat GBT and Grok exactly what you're looking for. Like I'm making, and you can even, if you have your video already or your pictures, you can load them into it and then put, I'm making a heart disease awareness post for TikTok and Facebook. I would like to gain new followers and engagement out of this. What are your suggestions? And it'll kick you back its suggestions and tell you like where to run what and where, and maybe even titles and captions. But then you can say, what are hashtags and what is a good, like blurb I can say with this, and it'll give it all to you.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes back with a big old chunky paragraph. And gives you way more info than you need. You can also, like after you've asked all those other questions, you can say, can you make a more precise version or shorter version, and it'll condense it down and take its key points and put it in a smaller version. Because sometimes when we do, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, we'll have the hustle background and we'll have writing on it. That's something that we plugged into ChatGPT or Grok, saying we're doing this for hustle, and it'll give us this list of stuff. And a lot of times it's way too long, way too much to put on a screen. So if you ask it for a shorter version, it will give you a shorter version in a more precise way.
I'm starting to hear over at Facebook though is like people everybody, what's the right word? Everybody takes in knowledge different ways, right? So like a lot of my favorite people over there that I've been watching, they'll drop the video and you can watch the video, and then like 15 minutes later, they'll drop a book of a post, and it literally highlights exactly what happened in the video just in text. And some of their texts are doing better than their videos are. And I just think that's wild.
It is wild.
Because like I like to watch something and then do it,
Yeah.
Way.
Hi, handsome.
Hey, way. What are you doing, homie?
Hi, baby. Yeah. I think Trish could do amazing over there.
I think she could too. I think she could be a really good advocate for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's why we do what we do. That's why we do a hustle. It's just to help people.
Right.
So I think you can do an amazing job at that. And if you need help, you can reach out to us. We'll help you.
Just message us.
Yeah. And of course,
Message us.
her Fluff would help you too. I mean, if you have questions.
Oh, he would.
In a heartbeat.
He absolutely would. Fluff absolutely would.
Yeah.
He's just a cool cat like that. He would.
Absolutely.
And then honestly, if we can't figure it out, typically then if I don't know and Alicia doesn't know and we're online and we still can't figure it out, we'd like to at least try all avenues before we go and bother other people. But typically though, if we've made it past our first 3 stops and we still don't know, then the next stop's probably going to be Fluff. So,
more than likely.
More than likely. Or one of the moderators. All right. Now we do have a couple of things rolling over from last month. I'm going to go ahead and put them on the calendar. We need to get that done this week. Absolutely this week, no later, or we're going to be scrambling.
You're right. I hope.
Happy to go get us something drummed up to send off. But I would like to Wednesday before we take off our separate ways, if we could figure out this weekend and figure out the email, then we'd be good for a minute. Other than that, that's all I got. Don't forget it's National Safety Month, so we're going to be running that and being safe in all aspects of your life. But, I'm not quite sure what to do with that just yet, so we're going to go talk to ChatGPT about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, just stop it. I'm just waiting for one day to be sitting here with you guys and something not right happens. I'm just waiting. I need a pet. Fantastic. Thank you guys. You want to run your list? Shout out Trish, Alicia, Jason. Is it Josetta? The Brat. Thank you guys. I think we put some people to sleep though. Ain't nobody talking today. They're just listening to us and napping. I wish that was me. No, well, I did back in February, but no, this is just from being out and about and sun. But yeah, no, back in February I did go do a spray tan when we went to see the Backstreet Boys. I was way too white to be standing next to Nick, you know. Oh, well, here I thought we put you to sleep. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, no, Alicia and I both, we got great color. We've been out and about a lot lately. It's important to take time for yourself and, you know, do something you enjoy. So if that means you enjoy sitting out in the sun for a little while, go and do that. You know? All right. Anything else up with you?
Nope.
30, oh shit, Alicia, we need to go talk to Trisha's daughter. She's got her own spray tan spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I gotta go take care of my leg here. I got an issue.
All right. Well, love you guys. Have a great day. I'll be back.
I'll call you in a few minutes.
What?
What? I said I'll call you in a few minutes. I gotta go put a band-aid on my leg. I just scratched the shit out of it.
All right. Well, I'll be live tomorrow in my kitchen. That's
Fantastic. What are we making tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Get back to me. Everybody have a great day. Stay out of trouble. I'll call you later.
Don't forget to get your points, y'all. If you did anything in here, please, please, please get your points. Those are for you, not for us. Those are yours. So, have a great day, guys.
Have a great day. Oh shit. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Get your points. Go grab them real quick. I think I got... Nope. Bye, guys.